Hello, everyone. I like how it starts auto-recording.
I played around with that feature on my own personal Zoom account this week, and it was quite nice.
Nice.
Hello.
I only use Zoom for this meeting, so other than that.
I am in transit, so I have you on the car phone. This is Dan. Hopefully it's not terrible.
It is surprisingly good audio considering you're in a car.
Mhm.
Yeah, my phone is buried somewhere, so I don't touch it. And so it's off the car.
Okay, we're already 4 minutes in and we are 10 participants, so I think we can start. Okay, so last time we talked about two things. We started with Dan's document. Now, Dan, thanks for fixing the Git the Git tests that were breaking. I see that they are passing now. On that document, I'm not sure if we finished reviewing internally. Bracha, do you have any updates from our side on that front, or do we still need to review it?
We still have one open about the ARM part, but basically, I think we can commit this document and
Oh, it's already
move
committed.
forward.
But there are two open MRs on it, PRs on it, sorry. GitLab is sneaking in, and that we need to review as well. And I'll sync with you offline.
I think
Yeah,
the
go
ARM
ahead.
one was committed,
Yeah.
was merged. So I think there's only one left, and that was the PLDM one that I had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the newest one. So mostly I think it's already almost closed. And if we will add, of course, more fixes, we will add them ourselves. And Bracha, once you feel comfortable with the Dan's PR on it, then I think we are okay to merge it because we are the only one left to review it from the vendors, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Okay. The other topic is, of course, the Ansible part. I don't know if you followed the Git repo the past week. We've opened several issues. I think, looking right now, it's already 17 issues. Some of them are role requests, and some of them are on the existing role that Boris created. essentially, I think we are ready for like a review of this Ansible role. There are open things there. So Boris opened an issue for each command that he didn't implement in the original MR PR. And I'm personally okay with this way of working, merging in something that we know is working, but might have some nice to have improvements, and opening issues on each of them just to make sure that we don't forget and implement them. So we would love for a wide audience to review it, because it's the first role that we are adding, and it actually includes 3 sub-roles, especially from the different DPU, XPU vendors. Did anyone get a chance to review the list of roles that we added to the repo?
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't, but I'll take a look.
Yeah, I mean, we had Marvel also reviewing it, so we will get back once we are done. Yeah.
That's perfect. If you have more roles that you think are missing, please just open an issue that we'll know we'll need to implement them. And even though you don't really have a Redfish API that you published in OPI for now, so I guess it would be hard to implement it your way, but we can at least try to compare it and see if there are gaps from what we are doing. I really don't want to be like NVIDIA working here in isolation, because it's really important that all vendors will approve.
And I'm obviously very supportive of the, merge first and ask questions later. I just think it's easier to collaborate. It's easier for me to take someone who's not working in GitHub or an OPI or things like that, but they're working in the, area of focus like Redfish, and just point them to the code that's already been checked in, versus having it be in a PR. That has proven to be really tricky. And then, I think people don't really know, like, all right, well, how serious is this? Here's a PR that's failing a bunch of CI and stuff like that. Like, will it change? Like, should I really be reviewing it now? So, I at least I can speak.
Oh, your car is failing us, Dan.
Oh, no.
And we've lost Dan. That oh no at the end was really
sorry.
good.
I was saying that your mode of operation where you're just merging and submitting things and making changes, that's an ideal area to operate in. So I just wanted to.
I think I caught the gist that you are okay, that you like the fact that we are pushing to merge the code and have it committed and open issues on what needs to be done later. If I'm mistaken correctly, correct me.
You got it. Thank you. Sorry.
Great. Okay, so honestly, this is what I have at the moment. Those are the existing efforts. Does anyone else have anything he wants to raise to try and steer this group to look into? Okay. So just one update before I conclude. At NVIDIA, we started doing some testing with Ironic. I hope that in the next couple of weeks we'll be able to do some demo on that area as well. We essentially managed to do some provisioning of DPUs via Redfish with Ironic, using iPXE and some and doing some work on that side. But Ironic itself, other than one small change, one small PR that we'll probably need to upstream, we managed to make it working. So we plan to, document the entire thing, test it a bit more, and I hope in April max we'll be able to do some demo of it after we tested it more thoroughly.
That is welcome news. By all means, please create a bug in Launchpad or just describe the issue to me in an email or message, and I'll work with you on that. We've basically heard similar things, especially with folks working with ARM hardware. We found that one of our templates is slightly problematic on ARM hardware, but we don't have a path yet to fix it.
So the only thing that we found so far is that we don't have a power on, power off, and we need to do restart, and Redfish does Ironic does it with power on, power off of the host.
That is gnarly. Okay. Yes.
So we just implemented this Bluefield driver, which is essentially one-to-one, and only the restart one is different.
You can just import and have an overriding class for the reboot method. But okay.
We'll send an PR on that. We will upstream it at some point in the near future. So
awesome.
I think we'll just work against the developers with that. So yeah, this is the one, and there are some other gaps on our side that we need to mitigate. Some of them will be fixed in the near release, some of them in the next ones. So yeah, we are working on mapping all the gaps and testing it. But I hope that we can present something in OPI here with Ironic. So this is another effort that we are working on internally, and once we'll have something concrete, we'll publish it.
Do create a bug if you could with the output of the computer system resource that is offered by your API surface. That will help us tremendously.
Okay.
And I'll send you links for that. Thank you.
Sure. I'm sure that Moshe is already on it, but yeah, that would be good. Okay, folks. Anyone have anything else to add? Sorry for that. Great. Then we are done early. For next week, I'll send an agenda before the meeting to see if there is a wide enough agenda to do the meeting. If not, we'll just postpone it to the week after. In case we will keep doing short meetings, I think we will just move to a bi-weekly model. But that's to see. Okay, folks, so thanks everyone for joining, and see you next week, hopefully.
Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye.